Lebanon says over 500,000 people have been displaced in the week of fighting between Israel and Hezbollah. The actual number is likely higher. Lebanon's count of 517,000 refers to those who registered on the government's online portal. The cash-strapped government has struggled to accommodate the large number of people who have fled their homes in large parts of southern and eastern Lebanon. Israel over the past week has called on residents in dozens of villages across southern Lebanon and the entirety of Beirut's southern suburbs to evacuate as the fighting intensifies. The Iran war's targets widened dangerously into civilian infrastructure Sunday as Bahrain accused Iran of striking one of the desalination plants that are crucial for Gulf nations' drinking water. While Israeli struck oil depots smoldered in Tehran after a late-night strike, prompting environmental warnings for citizens, Iran's president vowed to expand attacks on U.S. targets across the region on the ninth day of the war. Saudi Arabia reported its first deaths, saying a military projectile fell onto a residential area and killed 2 people of Indian and Bangladeshi nationality. It said 12 other Bangladeshis were wounded. Foreign residents and workers have made up most of the war's deaths in Gulf nations. Anger has grown in the region following hundreds of Iranian missile and drone strikes. Arab League chief Ahmed Abu al-Gheit lashed out at Iran for a reckless policy of attacking Arab countries. U.S. President Donald Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu have vowed to press ahead with the coordinated campaign against Iran, even as Washington's stated war aims have varied. Trump told ABC News he wants a say in who comes to power in Iran once the war is over, adding that new leader is not going to last long without his approval. In Israel, the military reported the first soldier deaths since the war began, saying 2 were killed in southern Lebanon while Israel targets the Iran-backed militant group Hezbollah. 3 people were injured in Israel in an afternoon strike. The war, which Israel and the United States launched with airstrikes on February 28 that killed Iran's supreme leader, has killed at least 1,230 people in Iran, at least 397 in Lebanon and at least 11 in Israel, according to officials. 6 U.S. troops have been killed. The conflict has rattled global markets, disrupted air travel, and left Iran's leadership weakened by several thousand Israeli and U.S. airstrikes.